get right into it. Shalom, shalom. Okay, hold on for a minute. All right, let me see. Let's get right into it. All right, we're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Rashah. Done one to the apostle brothers, the elder great millstone. Shalom to the hope of elect. The title is, Why Do the Heathens Rage? Right, why do the heathens rage? So we're going to get right into it. Not make this too long, just get right into the points. Let's go to Job chapter 14, verse 5. Let's say, seeing that his days are determined, the numbers of his month are with thee. They have appointed his bond that he cannot pass. Right, that he cannot pass. Let's go right to it. Let's go right into it.
The future is not just happening. The future is built by us, by a powerful community as you here in this room. We have the means to improve the states of the world.
And the way they start is by tracking you. If you go deep in the weeds in what these people are saying at this place, they're openly scheming up some of the craziest plans you'll ever hear of, like tracking your carbon footprint.
We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? Where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned.
You heard it. The one world government wants to keep tabs on what you eat and where you go. All because John Kerry's a little mad that your cheeseburger is wiping out part of the population.
People forget, greenhouse gases are pollution. And 15 million people a year die because of the quality of the air around the world. We're dealing with a crisis here, folks. It's a crisis made by human beings.
Maybe they should take their own advice before jetting off across the world on those private jets, emitting all that carbon.
This would be a government, a world government, where you don't get to vote on anybody. This is everybody's worst nightmare.
So you see, let's read that again. Let's go to Job 14, verse 5. It say, seeing that his days are determined, the number of his month are with thee. They have appointed his bond that he cannot pass. Right, he cannot pass. Let's go to Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. It says, why do the heathens rage and the people imagine vain things? Right? The people imagine vain things. Let's look at that word, see rage. Let me see what we can get in that.
Strong's H7283.
What is it?
Ragash.
To be inhuman or to consider plots. To conspire plots. I said it wrong, yeah. Not what I want to look up all the way though, but let's see if we can just go get more of that understanding of that rage. See what we get in that. Okay.
Rage.
All right, what we got here? Let me see. That's not what
Tantrum.
Not what I want, but we're gonna go with the other one. All right, let's get this one. Let's see.
Make a fuss.
Some, I don't know. But we're just gonna move on. Let's go move on. Trying to find some. We're gonna try to look up all that. Okay. All right, let's go into these scriptures. Let's move out of this. Let's go to Psalm 2, verse 2. The king of the earth set himself, and rulers and take counsel against the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, and against his anointed sake, right? Against his anointed sake. Verse 3. Let us break the bonds of sinner and cast away their cords from us. He that sat in the heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision, right? The Lord shall have them in derision. Yahweh Shemashah. Look at derision. The Lord. Oh, wait, taking too long.
Strong's H3932.
What it say?
Laag.
To mock, scored.
Laag.
Having the rich laugh, scored. Man, did you see here? To mock, right? To laugh too, scored. Yeah. Move on. All right. Let's forget again. Psalm 2, verse 1 again. It said, why did the heathens rage and the people imagine vain things? Why the king of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel against the Lord? Yahweh Bashmel against his anointed sake, let us break the bonds of sinner and cast away the cords from us. He that sat in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. They shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displease. Let's go to I don't know why the heck this stuff. Hold on for a minute. Okay, let's go to Psalms chapter 7. Verse 10, or is it? Yeah, Psalm chapter 7, verse 6. Let's read that. It said, arise, O Lord, in thy anger, lift up thyself because of the rage of my enemy. Awake for me to judge that I have command. Let me see. Verse 8, the Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to thy righteousness and according to my integrity that in me. O let the wicked of the wicked come to an end. For the righteousness, the Most High tries the heart and remember. Verse 10, my defense is of the Most High, which save the upright in heart. The Most High judge the righteousness, wicked. Right, he is angry with the wicked every day. It was verse 12. And he turned not when he wet his sword. It ready, right? Made it ready. Verse 13. Let's read that again. Psalm 7, verse 12. If he turn when he will wet his sword. He had bent the bow and make it ready. Verse 13. He had also prepared for the enemy's instruments of death. He had ordered his arrow against the persecutor. Behold, he traveled with iniquity. He had considered mischief and brought forth falsehood. Right, he brought forth falsehood. Verse 15, he made a pit and dig it, and he fell into the ditch which he made. Right, which he made. Verse 16, his mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate. Right. Right, we just getting Psalms 7, verse 16. His mischief shall return upon his own head. His violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate. And I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and I will sing praise to the name of the Lord, Yahweh, by Shemo the Most High. Right, so, yep, let's move on. Let's go to Psalm chapter 10. Verse, 10 verse 3, the wicked boasting of his heart desire and bless the comfort who the Lord adored. The wicked do the proud of his countenance will not seek after the Most High, and the Most High is not in all his thoughts, right? All in his thoughts. His ways are away grievous. The judgments are far about out of his strength, out of his sight. As for all his enemy who puff at them. Skip down to verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit, and frog under his tongue is mistress and vanity. Right, mistress and vanity. Verse 15. Break the arm of the wicked, and the evil man seek out his wickedness till they find none. Right, till they find none. Psalm 10 verse 15. He said, break the arm of the wicked, and the evil man seeking out his wickedness till they find none. Verse 16, the Lord is the king forever and ever. The heathens are perished out of his land. The Lord had heard the desire of the humble, that would prepare their heart, that will cause thy ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressor, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. Right, the man. Psalms 10 verse 18, to judge the fatherless and the oppressor, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. What else I got? What's that? Psalms 37. No, I had Psalms 33. Is it verse 10? Let me see. Yeah. Psalm 33 verse 10. The Lord will bring the counsel of the heathen to naught. He will make the device of the people of none effect, right? None effect. The counsel of the Lord stand forever, and the thoughts of his heart to all generation, right? To all generation. Psalm 33 verse 10, it said, the Lord, Yahweh, will bring the counsel of the heathen to naught. He will make the device. Psalms 37 verse 7. It said, nope, I don't want that. Let me read Psalms 37 verse 2. For they shall soon be cut off. No, I'm messing up. For they shall soon be cut down like a grass withered as a green herb. We get one more time. Psalm 37 verse 2. For they shall soon be cut down like a grass withered as a green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shall they dwell in the land. Fear they shall be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee desire of thy heart. Commit thy ways unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Right. Verse 7, it says, rest in the Lord and wait patient for him. Fear not thyself, because of him who prospered in his ways, because of the man who bring wicked device to pass. Right, to pass. Psalm 37 verse 9, for the evil shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord shall inhabit the earth. Right, shall inhabit the earth. Psalms 37 verse 34, it said, wait on the Lord and keep his ways, and he shall exalt thee to inhabit the land where the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. Right? Thou shalt see it. Psalm 55, verse 21. No, let's go Psalm 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be removed. To be moved. Read again. Psalm 22. Psalm chapter 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. But the O Lord shall bring thee down to the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceit man shall not live out of half of thy days, but I will trust in thee. 4, verse 2, it said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the inspiration of the works of iniquity, right? Let me get something, change it up right there. What it said. It say, hear my voice, O power, in my meditation. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Verse 2, hide me from the secret plot of the wicked, from the rebellion of the works of iniquity, who sharp their tongue like a sword, and bend their bow to shoot the arrow in bitter words, right? In bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the blending, and suddenly they shoot at him, and do not fear. They accomplish themselves in evil matter. They take and lay snares secret. They say, who shall see them? Right? Who shall see them? What else we got? Let's go to NLT. What else? Let me see. Yeah. Psalm 64. Let me see. I'm not going to be too long doing this. Okay. Psalm 64, verse 5. They encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will not notice? No, who will ever notice? They ask. As they plot criminals, they say, we had devised that perfect plan. Yet the human's heart, minds are. I would get that wrong. Let me see. Cunning, yeah, a cunning heart. Right. Let's read that again. I look up that word up. I'm gonna look it up on Google. Let me see something. We're gonna go back to this. To myself, don't want to be too long, but I'm doing it. Okay, hold on for a minute. Look up that word. Oh, I'm messing up. Is that? There we go.
Cunning.
Cunning.
Crafty.
Wily.
Artful.
Guileful.
Oh, what else I got? Oh, no, that. Too small, can't even get the button. Okay. Let's move on. I'm not trying to do all this. Let me see what else I can get. Get that.
Trick.
That should be it. We'll be. So, right. That should be it. Let's see if I can get one more word. Psalm 64, verse 2, it said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the inspiration of the works of iniquity, who wet their tongue like a sword. They bend their bow to shoot them in arrows, even bitter words, right? Bitter words. Bitter words. Oh, messed up. Okay, look at this again. Right, hide me from the secret.
The future is not just happening. The future is built by us, by a powerful community as you here in this room. We have the means to improve the state of the world.
And the way they start is by tracking you. If you go deep in the weeds in what these people are saying at this place, they're openly scheming up some of the craziest plans you'll ever hear of, like tracking your carbon footprint.
We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? Where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, footprint tracker. Stay tuned.
You heard it. The one world government wants to keep tabs on what you eat and where you go. All because John Kerry population.
People forget greenhouse gases are pollution. And 15 million people a year die because of the quality of the air around the world. We're dealing with a crisis here, folks. It's a crisis made by human beings.
Maybe they should take their own advice before jetting off across the world on those private jets, emitting all that carbon.
This would be a government, a world government, where you don't get to vote on anybody. This is everybody's worst nightmare.
Worst nightmare. So you see, we'll close that right there. So give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Rashah, Devil unto the Apostle Brothers, Elder Great Millstone, Show the one to the